Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Good evening, meteorologist Dana Maslowski here live in Whitesboro. We got the CSX bridge as well as the Sequoia Creek right behind me. Right now, rain showers are light to moderate, though it did pick up at times, and water has slowly risen as we headed throughout the day today, creating the risk for flooding, and that'll increase as we head into tonight with more rain showers. Even after the rain ends, we still have that risk to see flooding, and unfortunately, as this continues into tonight, if you are going to be out and about, if you see those floodwaters, turn around, avoid trying to drive through it and even walk through it, because that right there is the #1 cause of death for thunderstorm related hazards. Plus, on top of that, it only takes about 6 inches of rushing water to knock you off your feet and about 12 inches of rushing water to sweep away most cars. Now, as far as rainfall goes, we've seen close to an inch in some areas, mainly further south of the Mohawk Valley in Otsego County, like Cooperstown and Oneonta, where we saw close to an inch of rainfall there, mainly because we saw some embedded thunderstorms within this massive system, and these brought some pretty heavy pockets of rainfall in some areas close to 3 inches per hour. Now, unfortunately, this will continue as we head into tonight, and for more on that, I'll send it to our chief meteorologist, Colleen Hurley, back in the studio. Colleen?
Yes, thank you, Dan. 1 to 2 inches of rain have already fallen, and we'll see an additional 1/2 to 1.5 inches of rain. You can see on the radar right now we're still quite busy. We've got some pockets of heavy rain. One is extending from the Utica area up into Ohio, and we've got another pocket of heavy rain over Roseboom at the moment, which we do actually have a report of some flooded roadways down in that area. And we're seeing some minor nuisance flooding in the usual trouble spots that we see with these big rain events here, and we'll continue to see those with the heavy rain not letting up for us anytime soon. You can see that we have the showers coming from south to north, but the system as a whole very slowly crawling to the east, so we won't see that wrapping up here anytime soon. You can see we did have some thunder and lightning down in Pennsylvania. We may hear a rumble of thunder here up towards our way, but we'll mostly just be dealing with the rain here for the next several hours as we head into the night. So let's look at how that plays out in the future cast. Still dealing with the heavy rain around midnight. After that, it will start to lighten up a little bit. We'll be more scattered light showers late night tonight and into early tomorrow morning, dealing with a little fog and a few sprinkles there at the start of the day. We will still have the flood watch continuing for Otsego County. It's up now. It'll go through tomorrow morning. Now, this doesn't mean that flooding isn't expected outside of Otsego County. We still have that chance. That's just where the higher chance is, and we have already seen some flooded roadways in that area. Like Dan was saying earlier, if you come across a flooded road, turn around, don't drown, never attempt to drive through those flood waters. Now, for the rest of the day, Friday, we will be dealing with a few spotty showers off and on in the afternoon, but notice in between, we get some sunshine to break out. We could have a few weak thunderstorms there Friday afternoon as well, but luckily a little bit of sun on the in-between. Now, as we get into overnight tomorrow night, more clouds roll in, and we're dealing with a chilly, showery day here on Saturday. Scattered showers off and on throughout the day, it looks like, and into Saturday night. Saturday night, we may even see a few snowflakes. On Sunday, we're continuing with another round of showers, rain and snow possible during the second half of the weekend, kind of reminiscent of last Sunday. Good news is, though, big improvements for Monday. We've got really nice sunshine here at the start of the week. So tonight, the rain is going to continue for us. We'll see some patchy fog developing, temperatures in the upper 30s. And tomorrow, we do manage 50s, but we've got a foggy morning, some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, and we're very showery here this weekend as well. Maybe a few snowflakes Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday, a very chilly day for us, but after that, looks really nice on Monday. Plenty of sunshine, much more mild in the upper 50s, and then 60s and even low 70s possible after that next week. So very wet forecast here over the next couple of days, but at least as we get into next week, some improvement for us.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Well, here's a look at what's coming up tonight on News Nation.
Tonight. Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
We're talking heavy rain tonight. It's been going all day long today, and we've seen it pick up from time to time, lighten up from time to time as well. It's going pretty steady right now for us, and we're getting some pockets of heavy rain heading into the Adirondacks. If you look at the rainfall from the past 24 hours, quite impressive in some areas, actually over 3 inches measured in some parts along Route 20 there, and you'll see 2.5 inches near Oneonta, 1.5 inches in the Utica area, close to 2 inches once you get up into Ohio, closer to Dolgeville and up into that area. Now, this is how much rain has already fallen. We could still see as much as an inch over the next couple of hours. And the big flood warnings tonight are just east of our area. Around the Canajoharie area, we do have a flood warning. That'll be up until at least 2:45 a.m. Travel is discouraged in this area tonight because of rising floodwaters. Lots of closed roads as well. You'll see here that in Fulton, Schoharie, and Montgomery counties, we have an aerial flood advisory. So that is kind of a wider umbrella for the flooding that's happening there. Lots of closed roads in this area. And also, even though we don't technically have a flood warning in Mohawk, we're seeing a lot of roads closed in Mohawk this evening as well because of those flood waters. Remember, if you encounter a flooded roadway, do not attempt to drive across it. You can never tell how deep that water is. Now, you'll see here on the Futurecast tonight, we still have the heavy rain ongoing here for the next 1 to 2 hours. It looks like after midnight, it'll start to pull away, but we're not dry. We're still dealing with a few scattered showers here off and on later tonight into early tomorrow morning. We'll see lots of fog developing as well. In the morning, we're a little bit drizzly here and foggy to start. And then in the afternoon, we get into another round of showers here tomorrow in the afternoon. You can see those will be kind of off and on. We may have a few weak thunderstorms tomorrow as well, but notice the sunshine in between those showers breaking out tomorrow. So a little bit of a silver lining there. Clouds are back in for us tomorrow night, and yet another round of showers here on Saturday. You can see that we have those scattered rain showers off and on during the day on Saturday. Maybe a little bit of sunshine breaking out there as well, but it does look a bit cloudier. And Saturday night, it will get cold enough. Temperatures drop down to freezing, or may see a little bit of lake effect snow. You could see some slushy snow on Sunday morning, and yet another round of showers on Sunday, but a better chance for some snow to mix in there during the second half of the weekend. So overnight tonight, we're still dealing with the rain. We've got lots of roads closed out there because of rising waters, and even after the heaviest of the rain has ended, we can still see water levels continue to rise. So travel discouraged tonight. We'll see temperatures getting down into the upper 30s. Tomorrow we will make it into the mid 50s. Not bad, but we're dealing with that fog and then scattered showers and maybe a few thunderstorms in the afternoon. Another round of showers Saturday and on Sunday as well. Sunday kind of reminiscent of last Sunday. If you'll remember, we had rain and snow falling off and on throughout the day, quite chilly. So it's going to look similar to that. I think not quite as wet, but still kind of a miserable day there on the second half of the weekend. Big improvements though for Monday. We'll have the sun come out. Temperatures get closer to 60 in the afternoon. They're nearing 70 Tuesday, Wednesday. It looks like we may even hit 70 on Thursday. A chance of rain for us there. It does look like, unfortunately, by Easter weekend, we may cool back down again, but we don't have to talk about that too much just yet.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
We'll focus on the next, 70-degree day first.
Yeah, and David needs it to stay nice and sunny.
He needs it to stay sunny and dry for the spring sports. I'm sorry, David. I wish I had more dry days in the forecast, but I can do a couple next week.
All right, sounds good. Stay tuned for a look at local sports with David Edelstein.
Eyewitness Weather forecast.
This extremely slow-moving storm system continues to bring us rain here tonight. We've already gotten 1 to 2.5, even 3 inches of rain in some spots, and we'll see another ½ inch to an inch in some spots possible tonight. We've got some pockets of heavy rain heading in. You can see the flood warnings that we have going on, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and all the way up, especially in the Hudson Valley. Quite a few flood warnings there. We do have a flood warning right now on the West Canada Creek. That is expected to peak later tonight, hopefully around 2 a.m. It should crest, but we're seeing the water has been breaking its banks around the West Canada Creek. We also have reports in Mohawk, the Mohawk River, that's causing lots of road closures in that area due to flooded out roadways. Remember, if you come across a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown, never attempt to drive across those floodwaters. That is what leads to the most weather-related deaths, actually, is flooding. So be very careful. Avoid travel in the area of the West Canada Creek and the Mohawk River if you can, and be very vigilant with that. We'll still see some high water tomorrow. Now you can see we've got an area of heavy rain that is starting to move across Route 88 right now into Otsego County. So it's not over yet. We're going to continue to see a few pockets of heavy rain here moving in from the south. Eventually, later on tonight, we will see that start to let up. So you can see on the Futurecast here, it's going to be another couple of hours of heavy rain, but eventually it starts to lighten up. We're dealing still with scattered showers later tonight, but they'll be much lighter and they'll be off and on. So we'll have a few breaks. Tomorrow in the morning, looks It's foggy, a bit drizzly as well, and then we're dealing with scattered showers in the afternoon. Good thing about tomorrow's showers is it looks like we'll have some nice sunshine in between. We could see a couple of rumbles of thunder tomorrow as well with a few thunderstorms, but things will kind of start to wind down again into tomorrow night. But then we've got another round of showers here on Saturday. That's going to be a chillier day for us to start off the weekend. We're dealing with showers off and on throughout much of the day. Looks like most of them in the afternoon, but it'll be another round of showers on Sunday, and it's cold enough for a little bit of slushy snow during the second half of the weekend, Saturday night as well. So tonight we've got rain falling. Patchy fog may develop later on tonight. We will see the rain letting up after about 2-3 a.m., giving way to more scattered showers, and we'll still be dealing with those throughout the day tomorrow, but we will manage to make it into the mid-50s in the afternoon, hoping for a little bit of sunshine to break out in between those showers as well. Saturday we've got them continuing off and on in the afternoon. Sunday's the cooler day. Our highs are only in the 40s there, and we'll likely see some slushy snow again. That's kind of reminiscent of last Sunday, if you'll remember, though we do have big improvement happening on Monday, of course, again for us. Upper 50s with some sunshine. We'll manage 60s Tuesday, Wednesday, and even 70 it looks like on Thursday. It does look like we will go back into a cooling pattern heading into Easter weekend, but at least we have some nice mild weather and a couple of dry days. We're going to need it after today, but additional showers this weekend. When that sun comes out Monday, everyone's going to rejoice, I think.
Yeah, I think we're all excited for that.
We need it. That's the silver lining. I'm looking several days away still, but we're looking forward to it.
It's all right. It'll be a good Monday, a good start to the week.
Yeah, there you go, silver lining.
All right, stay tuned. Eyewitness News continues after this.